We're all familiar with the concepts of credit cards and mortgages that can be paid back over several months. But the latest credit service, buy now pay later schemes, are kicking up quite a fuss in the retail world, mainly for a lack of regulation and as a gateway for building debt. So why is tech company Apple, one of the most powerful names in the world, trying to get involved in such a murky industry? Here's what lies behind Apple's controversial announcement and why the public reaction has been so mixed. Here's how it happened. The total number of customers using these types of services more than doubled globally in 2021. The industry's biggest players include Klarna, Affirm, and AfterPay, which all operate on a similar model of covering the cost of online purchases and allowing customers to pay them back later in installments with little or no interest. So a $99 bag you buy in January might cost you $33 in February, March, and April, allowing customers to ease their cash flow and avoid waiting until payday to get what they want. A level of convenience that we've come to expect from tech companies like Apple. And with Apple Pay already 8 years old and now available in more than 70 countries and counting, the company has sound infrastructure to make a success of the delayed payment system. And so in June 2022, it wasn't wholly surprising when the company announced their plans at their very own Worldwide Developers Conference. Apple Pay Later is set to launch in the fall of this year, enabling Apple users to spread their purchases into 4 equal payments over 6 weeks, with no interest and 0 late fees over this period. Consumers are already growing excited about the potential to turn even everyday purchases into smaller installments. So why has there been such a backlash to the news? Well, despite the millions of customers now using buy now pay later around the world, the motive of these companies has been called into question. Competitors like Max Levchin's Affirm make their money by adding a small amount of interest to transactions, fees that are made clear to the buyer but can add up over time. And after agreeing an exclusive partnership with Amazon in the US, there are fears the company could harness its deal with the world's biggest online retailer to become unstoppable and elevate its status to the level of big banks. And Affirm's rivals are making an impact too. Australian firm AfterPay was recently acquired by Block Inc., owned by Twitter founder Jack Dorsey for $29 billion US, while Sweden's Klarna is targeting a younger demographic by enlisting Snoop Dogg to appear in their marketing campaigns. These opportunities might seem enticing, but simply forgetting to make a single payment could land you in hot water with late fees. And what's more is that experts say that while making payments online won't boost your credit score, repayments that arrive late could damage it. Many believe that these services encourage overspending, and that if you can't afford something yet, then you shouldn't be buying it. Meanwhile, advocates of buy now pay later have pointed out that some of the interest rates are similar to paying extra for next day delivery, when you're happy to pay a little more to get your hands on a product sooner. Although buy now pay later operates in a similar fashion to credit cards, what the industry lacks is tight regulation, and it's been found that too many vulnerable customers are racking up unnecessary amounts of debt, digging themselves into a financial hole that they may never be able to climb out of. Apple's strategy is to keep users in their ecosystem as long as they can, hoping a happy pay later customer decides they need an Apple Watch, a Mac, and an iPad to make their daily living as seamless as possible. But it's the lax regulation and the slippery slope of short-term lending that's raised the most eyebrows so far. Surveys have shown that up to 50% of over 18s in the United States have tried these kinds of services, and with the iPhone by far and away the most popular cell phone in the country, it's easy to see why Apple have made their move. Whether it has a happy ending though, we'll have to wait and see. That's how it happened, and thanks for watching.